New build isn't everything it's cracked up to be, and I'm going to tell you why. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Adam Snow and I specialize in all things real estate here in Birmingham, Alabama. Today we're diving deep into the world of new construction homes. We're going to unpack why the shining allure of brand new homes might not always be the dream come true that you're hoping for. Many people believe that new construction homes means fewer problems, lower maintenance, and everything done just the way you like it. But the reality can be a bit different. In this video, I'm going to cover costs, quality concerns, potential delays, and everything else you need to know before jumping into the new construction market. I will also talk at the end about why new construction can also be a great option for some, so stick around to the end for that. As always, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss another episode. All right, let's get into it. First off, let's talk numbers. New construction homes are often marketed at a base price, but don't be fooled. What you see isn't always what you get. In Birmingham, the base price is just a starting point. From there, you'll always have to consider upgrades, lots of premiums, and customization costs. I had a client who was eyeing a new development in Hoover. The base price for her dream home was within her budget, but once she started picking out the finishes like hardwood floors, granite countertops, and upgraded appliances, the price ballooned by almost 20%. These aren't luxurious items. They're often what you'd see in a model home, giving us a perception of what would actually cost. On top of that, there are a lot of premiums in many new developments. Not all lots are created equal. Corner lots, cul-de-sacs, and those with scenic views often come with hefty additional fees. One couple I worked with was drawn to a house with beautiful wooded view and trustful community, only to find out it came with a $25,000 premium. And let's not forget about the closing costs and building fees. These can be something higher with new construction, as builders might pass along certain costs that you wouldn't typically see in a resale home. Another important aspect to consider is property taxes. When buying new construction, the initial tax assessment is often based on the land value, which is relatively low. However, once the home is built and reassessed, you can expect your property taxes to increase significantly. This could be an issue for people after they buy a new construction home and see that their property taxes rise a year or 2 years later. The reason for this, when you purchase a home, there's no house yet to assess. What the lenders are doing is giving an estimated property tax to calculate your mortgage payment. How they calculate that varies, but there are a few ways that they go about it. They may take an older tax rate from a local area, use that number, or they might calculate 1 to 2% of the sales price and use that as the property tax. Or they use a third of the sales price multiplied by the tax rate for the area. The problem is that property tax is typically going to be higher in the next few years. This is one of the main reasons why it's so important to use a really good local lender that understands new builds, understands the market, and can give you an actually good number and can help lead and guide you through that. Now, let's get into quality. You might be thinking a brand new home means top-notch quality, but that's not always the case. Builders, especially those constructing homes at a rapid pace, can sometimes cut corners to meet deadlines. In Birmingham, I've encountered several new construction homes with issues that should have been caught before closing. For instance, I worked with a client who was moved into a brand new home only to discover that several of the doors didn't close properly and the kitchen cabinets weren't installed level. They ended up spending additional money on repairs that should have been covered by a builder. And then there's the craftsmanship of the materials used. Some builders might opt for a lower quality material to keep costs down, which can lead to problems sooner than you expected. Cracked tiles, peeling paint, and even structural issues aren't uncommon in some of the new developments. This is why it's so crucial to hire a professional home inspector. Even for new constructions, I always recommend my clients have one. A good inspector can identify potential problems early, saving you costly repairs down the line. Next up, delays. The timeline provided by the builder is often an estimate. Whether supply chain issues or labor shortages can cause significant delays. I've had clients who were told their home would be ready in 6 months, but they didn't move into it for almost a year later. This can be incredibly frustrating, especially if you've already sold your previous home or you're planning around a specific move-in date. It's important to have a backup plan and be flexible with your timeline, especially when it comes to new builds. When it comes to warranties, not all are created equal. Builders typically offer a 1-year warranty for most things and a longer warranty for structural components. However, it's always essential to read the warranty details carefully. Some items may be covered for a short period and wear and tear aren't usually included. There's also things in there where if you change something, it voids the warranty on it. So again, it's always important to read over those warranties to have an idea. Another aspect to consider is resale value. With new homes are often seen as a good investment, they don't always appreciate as quickly as older homes. If you plan to move within a few years, you might find that your new home hasn't gained as much value compared to resale homes. That's not to say that new construction isn't a great investment. I think it is. All I'm saying is that when you buy a new construction, you're buying it at the top of the market. So it's not going to have as much room to go, but I think you're still getting appreciation, especially if you're in a great area. But it's just something to consider if you plan on moving in a couple of years, 1 to 2, 3 years. New construction might not be a great option because of that fact. Again, not everything is created equal. This doesn't apply to all communities, but this is one of the reasons, again, it's important to have a really, really good real estate agent that understands new builds, understands the market, understands the community that you're buying in so that you can get an idea of what that would look like. So there you have it. Comprehensive look at what new construction homes are really like. While they come with challenges, there are also some fantastic benefits. Many builders offer warranties, like I said, and some of them are better than others. Some of them actually do cover for a little while. They give you that peace of mind. Additionally, in today's market, a lot of builders are providing incentives such as rate buy downs, money for closing costs, and even free upgrades. I was just talking to a listing agent for a new build, and they were talking about how they were offering $15,000 that could be used any way, buy down your rate, closing costs help, whatever. I just had someone close on a new build construction neighborhood. They got a 3.99 interest rate, which right now we're sitting at high 6s, low 7s. So right now to get something in the 3.99s is incredible. They would have never been able to purchase a house at this price had it not been for that. Not only did they give them the 3.99, they also gave them $10,000 in seller credits, and they gave them 2 free upgrades. So there's cons to new construction, but there's also some great things along with it. So it's just something to keep in mind. Plus, just like everything else, there are builders that don't do good work, but there are builders that do great work. Especially in Birmingham, there are some builders that do fantastic work. And there is something to be said about moving into a brand new house. It's just like buying a new car. You get that brand new house smell, that brand new car smell. So I think there are some positives. I think people forget that there's also cons to buying new construction, that it's not all just green grass on this side. You're never gonna have any issues. I do think there's a possibility of having issues. So I think it's really, really important to work with a really good real estate agent that can help you guide you through the process. Even when buying a new build house, I think sometimes people think that you don't need a real estate agent if you're going to be buying a new build, but I think it's really, really important to have a really good real estate agent and also a really good lender that understands the process. Well, thanks for tuning in. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights into the Birmingham real estate market. I'm Adam Snow, and I'll see you in the next time.